to Taylor Pell's channel. So today I am going to tell you guys how to get an hourglass kind of shape. An hourglass kind of shape. You know that shape that looks like a Coke water bottle? Or that shape that looks like this. Or how to be in your best shape. Disclaimer to this video. Note that each and everyone have like different body structures, and you can be like a pear, you can have like an hourglass shape, you can be having the rectangle shape or whatsoever. Keep in mind that we as people have different waistlines, and that's okay. Let me tell you how to get in your best shape or to have an hourglass shape. The first point that I'm going to make is the one of genetics. I feel like genetics really do play an important role, especially when it comes to like having that hourglass shape. I feel like sometimes it's like a hereditary thing. I don't know if I said the word right. You were born that way. So immediately when you start to work out, the minute you start lifting weights, the minute you start running or doing something that includes like being active, it becomes worse. You become even better. You say it becomes even, good. So do keep that in mind. Secondly, to have that hourglass shape or to be in your best shape ever, one must keep in mind that the food that you eat are gonna determine the kind of shape that you're going to have, and that's 100% sure. If you're eating high carbs food, or you're eating more fat or food that is highly processed, bear in mind that you're definitely going to have the shape that you asked for when you were eating those food. First of all, you're gonna gain fat around your waist. Secondly, on your thighs, on your face, it's gonna show. The food that you eat is very, very, very important. So if you really want to get that hourglass shape, make sure that you eat good food. I remember reading this other I don't know, it was like a social media thing. They were like, there's no such thing as bad food, and every food is good. Every food is good when you take it in adequate amount, when you know how to balance food. Each and every food that is not good for your body is actually bad for you. You need to acknowledge that. When you tell me there's no such thing as bad food, it gets so confusing, because you know that that food is not good for you, but you eat it anyway. There is such thing as bad food, and let me tell you what, if you eat bad food, it's definitely going to show on your outside. So make sure that when you die, you have the right diet, you got the prescription, you're eating good, okay? You're having balance in between your food. You're balancing proteins, you're balancing carbs, you're balancing fat, you're balancing your vitamins and minerals, you're balancing your fruits and vegetables. That is very, very important. So I would advise you to eat less processed food. Make sure that you cook your food always. You don't order, you don't depend on the markets. Like those markets that cooks like fast food. If you do want to order online, make sure that you have variety. Make sure that the food that you choose, they're actually quite healthy, because I have been checking KFC and other stores, I forgot, McDonald's, they actually do have healthy food options. So it's on you. Everything you do, it's on you. Make sure that you cut sugar. It's very important for the body, but make sure that you lessen it, because when you're trying to slim down, lose weight, you cannot be eating a lot of sugar. You cannot be doing that. You need to cut fizzy drinks. You need to cut things like cakes or whatsoever, things that have sugar in them. Like, eat moderately, so moderate your food. It's very important to do that. Another thing is drink a lot of water. In the long run, it's going to help you. I know this strategy that when you drink a lot of water, it actually helps you lose weight, and I can definitely witness that. I make sure that every time I eat something very sugary, I drink a lot of water, so that I know that the water will actually flush out the toxins in my body. I know that I will retain back to myself, that for sure. And I know that I will, feel that sweet flavor in my mouth, because I definitely know that it's helping me out. So drink a lot of water. It's very important for you. You need to be very, very smart when it comes to your food. Be smart about it, because what you eat literally is gonna show on the outside. So take care of yourself. Oh my god, I'm losing my voice. Take care of yourself before somebody else does it for you. Fourth one is, you definitely need to work out, and it's not going to be something in the short term or something that you're gonna do now and expect result like right away. It's not something that you can just like expect the results now, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe the following day, or maybe in 2 weeks. Working out to lose weight do actually take time. It does take time, but gaining the weight is actually quite easy. So if you feel like you have an event tomorrow and you want to work out today because tomorrow is a big event for you, I'm sorry, but that's not going to work out for you. So what you need to do is you need to really, really push yourself when it comes to your workouts. Maybe do 30 minutes, maybe do 1 hour or 2 hours. Maybe if you like fitness that much, you can do 3 hours, and you do it for the long term. You do it for the long run. You do it not because you want to look good for others, not because you want to, make other people jealous, but then you do it for your own health. You do it because you know this is gonna be a very important term when it comes to your old ages. You know this is gonna be beneficial in the long run, And to be honest, the pain will always be there when you work out, and it's only a temporary thing. The pain is only temporary. If you put in the work, do your workouts, and make sure you follow your plan, everything is gonna work accordingly for you. So stick to the plan, do it every day. Make sure that you don't skip your protein, you don't skip meals simply because you want to be thin, or maybe you saw somebody on social media and you just like, I want to be like her, and you start to undergo this bad diet. No, do not do that. Make sure you eat all your food, and then if you're craving something sweet, try to eat fruits or something that's gonna spike your sugar levels. Don't slack back, because the moment you slack back is the moment you lose it. Okay, So follow the plan, do everything according to plan, work out. My advice to you is, if you're not a morning person, you can do it like later on, around 4 or maybe 5 or 7. It depends on what your schedule is like. What do you do on a daily basis? What's your day like? But one thing for sure is, do not skip. Do not skip your workouts, even if it's for like 10 minutes, even if it's like for 20 minutes, even if it's like for 30 minutes. That's actually good for you. It doesn't matter how much time you do it or how much time it takes, as long as you didn't skip your workout and get in, lock in, you're good to go. The kind of exercises that you must do to get an hourglass shape or to be in the best shape ever. I love doing deadlift. I honestly think that deadlifts are actually quite great. There are out of this world. There are more than awesome. You know, deadlifts. Make sure that your back is snatched. First of all, your back is snatched. The workout on your back, your whole back actually. It works out on your arms, delts, you know, and also it shrinks the back fat also, and also it grows your glutes. So when choosing your workouts, make sure that you choose workouts that are gonna shrink the back fat. Make sure that when you choose workouts or exercises or movements, make sure burn the belly. All is gonna be good eventually. And one of my exercises that I like to do is a plank and bicycle crunches, shoulder taps, and plank twist. I think that's all. Those exercises are the ones that I do to shrink my waist, to make sure that my waist is snatched all the time, you know. But deadlift comes number one in all of them, because deadlift is one way to go. And also, not to keep you, make sure that you do back workouts. If you're in the gym, make sure that you do back workouts. You can try the lat machine, you can try back rows, you can try what's this, seated row, the ones that you do like this, and you can try the T-bar row as well. Those exercises are what got me the line at the back. I think I'm gonna put a picture here, somewhere there, a picture there, somewhere here. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna show you guys the picture of my bag, because I worked for that bag when I had the opportunity to be in the gym. And still, even now, my bag, I feel like it's even better than it was when I was going to the gym, because when I get into my workouts, I make sure that I grind. I don't play, I grind. So yeah, another thing is, make sure that you don't sleep on cardio. Make sure that you do your cardio. Make sure you don't skip cardio. Make sure that you do run. Make sure that you climb on that bicycle and start running. Make sure that you do your skipping rope. Make sure that you never miss your cardio. You know, I for sure know that cardio is going to help you throughout your journey. You know, cardio is the best. So if you have to do run, don't be scared to run. Don't be scared to do a skipping rope. Don't be scared to put yourself out there, because it's gonna be good for you. Absolutely gonna be good for you. So try it. Another one is, make sure that you always stay active. Make sure that you do something. Make sure that you're always active. Make sure that you don't just sit down and do nothing. Make sure that you take a walk, do something to be active. Activate your body. Love your body. Do those things. Make sure that you get out there. You're active. You're not just sitting and watching yourself in a depressed mode, crying yourself over your feet. Do something about it. Make it have meaning. Do that. Last one. Make sure that you do rest. Make sure that you rest your body. Working out doesn't mean you have to exercise 7 days a week. You have to do from 7 to 7. No, do take days off. You can do it maybe like 5 times a week, 4 times a week, depending on your schedule. But make sure in those 4 days you don't never skip any day. Make sure in those 3 days or 5 days you never skip a day. But also acknowledge that your muscles need recovery, so you better rest that body. You absolutely need that rest. So do yourself a favor, do myself a favor, and do get a rest. It's very important for you. Just like everybody else, I do get tired too. You do get tired too. So make sure that you do rest and make it count for yourself. So thank you so much for watching this video. I am gonna see you on the next one.